I'll take his 5 minutes, and we are about 10 minutes into a vote, and in 5 minutes we will be adjourning the hearing, and we will be going to vote. Just my colleagues focus on LNG. Just a thought. The United States is utilized to provide our European allies and others with the gas resources that they need. To the degree that they are dependent on that is also the degree to which Russia then plays a stronger role in Central Asia. So if indeed you have oil and gas coming from Central Asia, it would tend to connect Central Asia with Europe, which is perhaps something we would want to encourage. Not to say, but let me just note, and first of all, I'd like your panel's opinion on that. And second of all, let me just note from the chair's opinion, this is not aimed just at Russia, by the way, that the chair happens to believe, as was noted when I said I would vote for your proposal, that any increase in the supply of oil and gas anywhere in the world uplifts humankind. Provides thus, because it increases by its very nature the wealth that exists in the human condition, and thus, even if they get their oil from LNG from Pennsylvania, which is a good thing, or from Central Asia, that too would be a good thing, at least from this congressman's opinion. And does the panel have any comment on that? Yes, Mr. Santos.
I would agree. I think, Central Asia is about stability. The stability of Central Asia is about the stability of Afghanistan, and to a large extent. And the fact is that the neighborhood is not a great neighborhood. Iran on one side, Pakistan on another. Why don't we want to be strengthening the countries that could actually help us stabilize the country that we just spent $1 trillion on and sacrificed a number of American lives to free and keep free from the Taliban. So I think you have to see it I think as the chairman is saying, in a broader strategic way. I would agree with that. And that helping Central Asia helps us. It doesn't hurt us.
And we are not talking about aid. I mean, no.
We're not talking about aid. We're talking about private sector investment. These are actual assets that can be developed. They don't require. Yeah.
Shay, do you? Yes, sir, Mr. Mankoff.
Yeah, I think the stability of Central Asia is really about Central Asia, and there is another reason for the U.S. to be involved in the energy development in these countries. By promoting investment and economic development, that I think is the most secure path towards long-term stability and development. And at the same time, given the neighborhood where these countries exist, at the nexus of Russia, China, Afghanistan, Pakistan, by being involved economically, the U.S. can ensure that it has a voice in these countries and that it has influence, which can help it manage its relationships with those other surrounding powers.
You say there's a term, familiarity breeds contempt. 10 years ago, the Southeast Asian countries were welcoming Chinese investment. Now a lot of them are coming to the United States and say, come back, Burma, we want to have a strong relationship with you. So I could see, the Central Asian countries, China is sort of displacing Russia economically, but I could see a few years down the road them saying, where's the United States? Because the Chinese, typically these large state-owned companies throughout the world bring a lot of negative things.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, it's not needed. Investment is not needed. Political leadership from the West is needed. This will be done with private sector money. It's political leadership that's needed. And just as the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan pipeline linked to Europe, Azerbaijan, we need to cross the Caspian, so to the benefit of Europe, but also for greater prosperity and stability in Central Asia.